Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to our first ever video of Gaslands and first ever game of Gaslands.
Yes.
I got this book the other day. I haven't even had a chance to sort of like convert any cars, make any scenery, but I had to give it a go. So what we thought is you guys can follow our journey into learning Gaslands. So we're just going to do a simple death race today. We've got one car each. I've got this nice, clearly Hot Wheels car. And as we go along, I'm going to convert it, paint it, make it look post-apocalyptic. And Jack is using a sensible red sedan. He's got a Mercedes, actually, yes, that's not bad. But same again, we're going to convert them. So this one, we're just going to do a nice simple race, and then we might move on to weapons, and then build the teams from there, sponsors, all that sort of thing. Okay, so please follow us on this journey. Make sure you like and subscribe. As ever, jump in the comments and tell us where we've made mistakes, because guess what, guys? We're going to make mistakes. I've set up a simple track here. We're just going to do the one lap round. Again, I've read it, but I'm not sure on the rules, basically. So we'll see what happens. So we've got 1, 2, 3 gates back to the start and finish line. Obviously changing who's got pole position, so goes first in the activations as we go around. So that's the first thing we need to do. Grab that one. Roll to see who gets pole position. Oh, that would be Jack. So we'll get the cars set up. For our gear, and this is slightly confusing, Jack's going to use the blue die for his red car, for what gear he's in. I'm going to use the red die for my blue car, for what gear I'm in. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't think it makes sense. But I decided that because I know you prefer blue. But I wanted that car. I've got loads of cars, so there's going to be lots happening with this because, well, as long as we enjoy it, I get the feeling we're going to enjoy it.
We're going to enjoy it.
So, right. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Got all of the stuff printed. Thank you. I can't remember the name of the person on Thingiverse. I'll try and put the link up. But it's on there for use. So we are going to play. We'll get set up. And we'll get into the first turn and the first gear phase. Very simple. There we go. Pole position for Jack's Mercedes. We need to think of some like badass names for our stuff. We'll work on that. Yeah?
Red Lightning.
Red Lightning? Well, you need to keep him red.
Maybe.
Alright, then I'm Blue Lightning. No, we'll come back to this. So,
we will actually think of actual names.
Yeah. So in turn one, we're both in first gear. So Jack, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move the car.
So just short.
Yep.
You can just leave that there. And so simple movement. Make a free gear shift up.
Yep.
So you're now in gear 2. Now I do my activation. Oh, keep that straight. Oh, geez. Oh, come on. So I go the other side of that. No collisions or anything, so don't need to worry about that. You need to do something about these wheels. Should be in the same place. And then I am also in gear 2. So we move into gear phase 2. So Jack's putting down you putting that down?
Yep.
So we've got them straight.
Straight. Yep.
Medium template. Are you going to try and change shift? So you've got up to 5. I will paint these so it's a bit easier to see what's on them. So you've got up to 5. You don't have to roll all of them. But do you want to try and roll some dice, see if you can change up gear?
Yeah, I'll just roll.
Just the what? Ooh, risky. Okay, here we go. So he's picked up a hazard. So if you get 6 of these, you wipe out. But if you get a shift on here, where is it? If you can't really see it, yeah. The shift temple. There we go, it's a bit easier. Ish. Sorry, guys. Then you can cancel that out. But you still move to the other side there. And you've picked up that. Now it's my turn. I'm going to do the same. Just going to keep up with him now, but I'm going to roll more dice than this. I'm going to roll 3. So I got a spin, a veer, and a hazard. Oh, this isn't good.
I
So
know
let me
there's
just
good
check all the
options.
rules. So I've moved my medium and then I've slid to the side and I've got 2 hazards, which puts me in an interesting position where I'm going to have to do some sort of turn. Right, now we move. Oh no, you didn't shift up.
No.
Neither did I. So that is the end of the first turn because nobody else activates for the rest of this. So now we move to turn 2, back to gear phase 1. Jack is going to
Medium stick.
medium. You're not going far. You're going to try and shift up.
Yes.
How many dice are you going to use? Just so you put that. So you should put it this way. So you've got that dip for the for a slide
I'm
if you
going
get
to
it.
use 2 dice.
Here we go.
Because so far nothing's doing that well for me. That's a hazard and a
shift. So you can either take the hazard and shift up to gear 3, or use the shift to cancel out the hazard.
I'll take up the shift.
Yeah. So now you've got 2 hazards.
We're on equal footing.
On gear 3, I didn't shift up. I'm still in gear
I know,
2.
but I'm talking about hazards.
All right. And there you're all the way up there.
Hey.
Make sense?
Now I'm past the gate.
You passed the gate. So in the next.
Turn, you have pole position.
Yeah, so the next gear phase I will take pole position. So now I'm going to do my movement. I'm just going to do a turn. So I know this doesn't get me where I want to be yet, so I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to roll any dice. Then oh no. I'm going to hit the wall.
This is going to be funny. Unless you somehow manage to make off a hairpin.
I can easily do a hairpin because I'm only
But
on...
would a hairpin be enough?
Yes, because I end up at the end of the thing. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, and so I now have pole position. So as we go into gear phase 2, it's over to me. This is my only option really, but I'm going to end up crashing into Jack. But I am going to try and do some gear shifting. Oh, so shifted up. I'm going to use the gear shift there to cancel the spin. Actually, no.
You could spin to not crash.
Yes, so I'm going up to gear 4, and I'm going to end up, let me just move your hazards. I'm going to spin to there, so I'm not in your way and I can still turn. I just want to avoid crashing at the moment. Right, Jack, what are you going to do?
Hey,
I would suggest you turn. You're going to
wait,
try and roll
what
any
about the 2
dice?
shifts? What's the...
I've shifted up to gear 4.
Oh, okay.
So I've now got this is shift turn 1. I can now move in 2, 3, and 4.
Oh.
So what would you like to do?
I'm going to see. This feels like a good move.
Okay, you're going to try and shift up.
No, I'm happy with my shift at the moment.
Okay, off he goes.
Because if I was to shift up, it would be harder for me to do my gentle turn.
Yeah.
Well, not a gentle turn, but still a
Okay.
nice turn.
Gear phase 2. So I'm going to do a gentle turn, and hopefully that'll get me around him. Yep, there we go. I'm not going to do any rolls this turn because I'm happy. I've got an extra phase ahead of Jack at the moment. And now it's Jack's.
I'm doing a similar move, except for I'm doing a regular turn, not a gentle turn.
Here we go.
So...
It's just keeping that a little bit ahead of me at the moment. It was that spin that really affected me, wasn't it? Right.
It's really doing me well.
Gear phase 3. So I'm just going to do a gentle turn. Just brings me round to here. And now that puts Jack into pole position.
Hey.
Again, correct me if I'm doing this wrong with each gear phase, but now Jack's in pole position for gear phase 3, which unless he shifts, is the last phase he'll be moving in this turn. Doing another right turn.
Well, it puts me in a good position. Look, I've nearly just...
Does
done a
indeed.
circle.
Right, so for my gear phase 3, oh man, I'm a bit stuck, aren't I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think you're gonna have to try and do a hairpin.
I have to shift down for that.
How do you shift down?
I'm gonna roll the dice again. Hope I get enough to turn, but then I'm not going to be able to move in 4, which I really needed to get. Oh, I've really put myself in a bad position here. I'm going to have some thinking. I'm going to come back in a second, but this is where we stand at the moment in my part of gear phase 3 of turn 2. Okay, I'm rolling 3 dice. So I've got 2 shifts and a slide, so that's fine. So I'm going to shift down to 3, and I'm going to cancel out the slide, otherwise I'd be in difficulty. So I'm going to do a hard turn, which unfortunately gives me another hazard, but puts me there and takes me out of the running there to be in moving for gear phase 4, which we now move into. Any more dice rolling? You're just happy, it's just gently moving along. So this is gear phase 1 again.
Pole position for you now, I think.
When you've passed the actual line completely, we'll do it that way. So now it's over to me, and I feel I really need to throw something here.
So where do I get to end it?
You need to go past here, back past the start line. So I'm going to roll all my dice. So we got 4 shifts and a hazard, so I'll cancel that hazard. I'm currently in... Hang on 2 seconds. Cancel one of my tokens on there, and then put myself up to gear 5. So I'm going to do a long... Yeah, and then Jack should move up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do a long. Brings me...
Are you on 5 or 6?
I'm on 5.
Oh my god, how'd you get that high?
I rolled some dice, mate. So he's put his foot down, and now we move into gear phase 2 of this turn, and let's see if Jack gets out of my way. Jack's rolling 5 dice.
This could make or break me. Oh my god, that's a lot of shifts.
So we got 3 shifts, a spin, and a slide. What do you want to do?
Use that to cancel out the slide.
Yep.
I'm going to spin 0 degrees since it says that you can do that, and I'm going to go up by 2 to put me on 5.
Yep.
Which then does my entire plan
Long.
perfectly.
The most frustrating thing is I'm now in gear 5 and I'm facing the wall and I'm just looking at everything. I might have to do a swerve? A veer? Because oh no, I have to... Oh. So I've now got pole position. I need to do my turn after this one anyway. Let's just roll some dice. Let's see what happens. So we've got... Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 hazards.
How many hazards do you need to get to die?
6.
6.
So I'm going to slow down to 4. Take a... No, because I've got a slide. Oh no. Because then I'll... 2 seconds. Cancelled the slide, drop down to 4, which means I can now turn. And as we move into gear phase 3, it's me first.
No.
Because I now have pole position, which means if I can go... If I can turn next to you, but then you're just going to drive off.
Yeah. I think this is a victory for Red Lightning.
Good game. I'm going to shift up and do something really ridiculous. Let's see. So let's shift up to 6. Go long, but spin there, just for the hell of it. And Jack just does a long straight off.
Neum.
And then I follow on behind. What the heck? That was awesome.
Yeah, that
now,
was amazing.
I'm sure there's mistakes in there, guys. Please let us know.
This is amazing.
So we're going to get on with converting games. I'm going to do some painting on the dice so you guys can actually see what the hell it is we're talking about for all the different bits and pieces. Some of the printing left some supports in there because I think the spin was still in there, but everything else is on there. But that was good fun. So for the next race, we will add in an additional team member. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll make a longer course with some hazards in the way. Sounds like a plan. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do comment down below. Make it a conversation. Let us know what you'd like to see from us. And we're going to get painting, converting, and making a proper arena, I feel. And thank you very much. Happy wargaming, and we'll see you guys soon.